All right, ladies and gentlemen. So last night here on Geekdom 101, I did a live stream with Kwame. It was about an hour and a half or so where we took everybody's questions and discussed the future of Dragon Ball. And during the live stream, about 45 minutes into the stream, we got breaking news, surprising breaking news, shocking breaking news, news that I certainly was not expecting. And it's kind of funny because I saw some people theorizing that I did the stream purposely at that time because I knew that there was going to be news breaking. And as much as I would love to take credit for that, no, I definitely had no idea it was going to happen. But during the live stream, we got some very last minute, and I mean very last minute, announcements about Dragon Ball's presence at Jump Festa 2020. Now, for those who don't know, Jump Festa 2020 is taking place in a couple weeks here, the 21st and 22nd of December, and it's basically Jump Festa is the convention that happens every year in December where Shueisha and Shonen Jump announce all of their big projects and big series and anime and manga for 2020. Now, not everything gets announced at Jump Festa, but a lot of times you have big announcements. For example, a few years ago, the Tournament of Power, the original art that came out, the original promo for that arc was at Jump Festa. You know, Jump Festa announces big things, and they dropped a bombshell of epic proportions in the middle of our live stream from the official Dragon Ball News website, and now we have a translation of the schedule thanks to Goresh. So I want to give credits to Goresh as well as Dragon Ball Hype for getting this over to me. So they dropped a huge bombshell of a series of panels taking place at Jump Festa, many of which seem to be, I guess, teasing or possibly the speculation of there being a possible major breaking story out of this to where we might get an announcement of what's to come with Dragon Ball Super. Now, we'll go through some of this here, but I'm going to basically illustrate some major points. So, Masako Nozawa, the voice of Goku, Ryo Horikawa, the voice of Vegeta, who just a couple days ago or about a week ago tweeted that he had a meeting with Toei and that he was happy to be back. Hashtag Vegeta and Vegeta, Dragon Ball, and Toei. He hashtagged these things about a week ago. I did a video on it back on Monday, heavily teasing the return of Dragon Ball Super, whether it be an anime or movie format. Now we have Horikawa confirmed for Jump Festa, and we also have Takeshi Kusao, who is the voice of Trunks, also coming for this event. Now, why would they bring in anime voice actors for Jump Festa? Well, last year's Jump Festa, they had these two. They had Nozawa Horikawa, and they had Ben Shimada, the voice of Broly, and it was a Dragon Ball Super Broly panel, and many of us thought they were going to announce the continuation of Super in that panel, but what wound up happening was it was just a Q&A. However, Toriyama did give his statement that panel last year, and he said, I'm working on something new, I can't wait to show you, or something of that nature. Well, here we are now, and we have not one, but two panels dedicated to Dragon Ball Super, and the rumor mill is flying right now about the announcement of the next Dragon Ball Super movie or the return of the anime. Now, like I said in my video on Monday, I am unsure now because plans did change from what we reported last year, or earlier this year, I'm sorry. Super was supposed to come back in July. Plans changed. It got postponed for various different reasons I'm not going to get into. Did a whole video on this back in August about the different possibilities of what's going on and the different rumors that were going around, the different things that I had been told. But it was stopped, and as of right now, I am unsure if it's going to be a movie, then a TV series, or a TV series, then a movie. We know that one of the two is coming sooner than the other. Now, let's discuss what's going on here so I can give you all the real breakdown. So, this is the entire panel listing for the both days, and they're going to start with an introduction of new Dragon Ball products at the big present stage. Now, this is going to be hosted by Akio Ioku. It says here King Ioku. Now, Akio Ioku is, for those who don't know, Toriyama's right-hand man. He's basically the second guy in command of Dragon Ball. You have Toriyama at the top, then you have Akio Ioku. Akio Ioku is the leader, the head of the Dragon Ball room. The Dragon Ball room at Shueisha, which is the room that was created by Shueisha to come up with Dragon Ball storylines for video games as well as for anime filler and manga and things of that nature. He's going to be all over this event. So the fact that Akio Ioku is coming to this is really making me think something big is coming. Listen to what I'm telling you right now. I am not confirming that Dragon Ball Super's return is going to get announced here. I am not going to tell you that because I don't know. Nor do I know if it's going to be the announcement of a new Dragon Ball Super movie. I do not know for certain. However, based on the way this is set up, something new is coming. I can almost assure you of that. Some kind of announcement, maybe a trailer. I don't know the details. But if you look at the schedule, Akio Ioku, Masako Nozawa, Ryo Horikawa, Takeshi Kusao, 4 very important people are going to be involved in this. Now we've got here, it's not Heroes, because Heroes has its own panel with Nozawa, of course. We have a Dokkan Battle and Dragon Ball Legends special panel. So if you play Dokkan and Legends, we may get some announcements as far as what's coming up with that. There's a Dragon Ball Z Kakarot panel special stage, and then there's a Super Dragon Ball Hero. So anybody out there thinking that this Dragon Ball Super shit is going to be Heroes or Dokkan or Kakarot or Legends, it's not. They have their own panels, folks. But if you look right here, Dragon Ball Super Anime Special Stage, Nozawa, Takeshi Kusao, and Victory Uchida, who is basically one of the Shonen Jump mascots. That is a big deal. Now, could it be a Q&A? Possibly. It could just be a Q&A. But remember, Nozawa and the rest of the Dragon Ball cast have not recorded anything for Dragon Ball outside of Heroes in a year. Why would they bring him back here? It really seems like we're going to get something big. I spoke to a couple of people on the inside earlier tonight. Well, I'm recording this late at night, early in the morning, but earlier in the evening of last night, after my stream, basically. And they're pretty convinced that something's going to happen here. They're actually really convinced, not just because of this, because if you look at day 2, see, here's where things get interesting. We have another Dragon Ball Super anime panel, this time with Nozawa and Horikawa. Now, I highly doubt that both of these panels are going to be, quote, Q&As. You never know, but I highly doubt it. And again, they're going to have Akio Ioku there introducing new stuff, another Heroes panel, and then the finale of Jump Festa 2020 is the Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission Championship. So that's going to be cool if you're into that. I'm pretty certain that they're going to probably premiere or show the next Dragon Ball Heroes episode, the promo anime, which is going to feature Gogeta Blue against Hearts. That's been the speculation and discussion. So that's probably going to happen there. But again, Dragon Ball Super 2, not 1, but 2 Dragon Ball Super anime panels, both of them half an hour long. And I cannot sit here and I cannot confirm that we're going to get new stuff. I can't confirm that because I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. But it really seems that it's a high probability that they're going to announce where this franchise is going in 2020. Whether it be a series, whether it be a movie, or whether it be something totally different, which I can't even think of right now. That's what we're going to find out coming up at Jump Festa. And of course, when Jump Festa happens, I got some people who are going to be going to this event. I will be covering it here on the channel. No worries on that. I'll give you full coverage. Excuse me, I'm still sick. I'm still getting over my illness. So don't worry about that. You will get full coverage. But like I said, Dragon Ball Super anime has been a big mystery because it was in pre-production. The film is in like super pre-production, meaning that it's still being planned. Like we don't even know what the story is going to be right now at all. But it could be possible that, and I've said this before, if you watch all my videos about this, I've tried to only release a few videos about Super because I don't want to milk this, but I do want to give you all the news as I get it. The reality is, whatever they had planned is postponed or changed. There have been some changes made behind the scenes. We don't know exactly what, but we do know that the moral arc is continuing. That's not done yet. And we know that they're going to bring in some big names for these panels. So we'll see what happens. I cannot guarantee a trailer or anything like that, but it's possible because like I was telling y'all, if you're watching my videos, they are being very tight-lipped about this. The animators that were talking before are no longer talking. The people who were originally discussing Super's return have stopped discussing Super's return. So either the whole project got changed or scrapped or postponed or whatever, which I think it did get postponed, or they're not allowed to say what's going on. They're being kept in the dark, or they're keeping us in the dark because they want to make a big announcement. And what better place to do it than at Jump Festa, the biggest Shonen Jump convention of the year, every single year in Japan. I wish I can go. One of these days, I probably will go. I'm probably going to be going to Japan in January, and I'll do some investigative reporting there if nothing comes out of this. But I'll talk more about that in a future video because I am probably going to go to Japan in January. So, and that'll be fun, going to Tokyo. But anyways, that's it. So again, Dragon Ball brand. This was not expected, yo. We had heard nothing about Dragon Ball at Jump Festa. People were saying that it's not even going to have a presence at Jump Festa. And now here we go. Boom, it has a presence. What a surprise. What a shock. I can't say I'm surprised. I mean, I'm happily surprised, but I've been telling people that things are moving behind the scenes. Here you go. Let's see what happens. Let's all see together. I will cover it. Thank you again. Hope you have a great day. And yeah, I look forward to some exciting times in the future. Hopefully we can get some stuff rolling, and I'm very happy because I want to see more. Thank you, and I'll talk to you soon.